in my mind.
For what it's worth, I rehearse lyrics that personify spirit and soul. Anything to break the mold, trying to control streams of consciousness, leading to stress or the burden of wording thoughts that ought not to be spoken. My train of thought is broken, and I'm walking with these tokens in my hand, through a land that exceeds space and time. Geographically New York City, yet rigidly envision the critical condition of my perception, my inner mind's connection to higher states. I conjugate projection to lessen the weights of illusion. I dilute the rhythm within this rhyme in conflict with the confusion that dope written's just express, while dope raps collapse a nigga's whole respiratory. And I figure perhaps a lapse between the beats and my story might expose the traps and repetition, recognition that we've come too far without the map. A conduction of friction, so I'm taking it back to temperatures exempt from the boiling point. Not interested in making joints, but making progress past the cravings of flesh, reaching souls and speaking clearly when I'm put to the test. I wish every person resting in a peace, God bless. I wish every person resting in a peace, God bless. I wish every person peace and in a rest, God bless. We exist in an altered state of consciousness that lets evil persist beyond the limits of iniquity, creating distance between truth and revelation, invisibly adjacent to parallel relations of self through manifestations of wealth. Currency separates man from his prized possessions, a medium of exchange to rearrange our focus. Dichotomic transcendence into psychosis, a locus of no return in mathematical reference unless we learn the essence of life cannot be burned. A locus of no return in mathematical reference unless we learn the essence of life cannot be burned eternally. I wanna persist, a lyricist's comprehension of suspension in time, refine definitions of redemption through rhyme, sublime, yeah. Existence in the distance through space, reality or persistent time travel, unraveling the last laces of sanity, pacing humanity's fate faster, heading for disaster. Existence in the distance through space, reality or resistant mind travel, unraveling the last laces of sanity, pacing humanity's fate faster, heading for disaster. I try to embrace all forms of expression. Hip-hop's in a recession of acceptable MCs, considered non-professional federal notes, not the main agenda. Edible quotes to resist surrender to the masses. Creativity thrives in lower and middle classes. The voices of the oppressed turn to ashes amidst the mattress of capitalist oppressors. Regression might reverse the actions of our predecessors. Let the children of democracy challenge the hypocrisies, possibly vindicating eclectic forms of socialist philosophies. I am consumed in animosity directed at bureaucracies with elected officials selected unconsciously through spiritual nature. Greater Babylon on missions to become creator of all things, altering the offspring of latter generations. I'm trying to make gradual penetration through insight by ripping the mic with written poems. I am not like Mace or Sean Puffy Combs. My purpose is service to your inner thoughts. I am not caught in the confusion of arts and entertainment. Blatant concepts are the epitome of imagery. I express latent content rather explicitly. The dignity of MCs forcing me to clarity. No more charity, letting you interpret the diction. I'm trying to escape the contradiction of intuition in collective reference. The preference is yours. Consider it literature or poetical testament to revise demise. Open the eyes to fantasize the infinite. Yo, the devil transforms himself into the angel of light. So I search for the sight beyond. I cannot believe we have gone this far.
Or is this the vision in my mind?
If I did, I'd probably quit rocking microphones and stay home and check the Flintstones on the television. With my mission finished, there'd be no further ambition for me to continue on my journey. To quote the BD guy MC, to me hip-hop represents a means to an end, but it's not an end in itself. So I search for myself in the beats, while others choose a can of spray paint, hitting up the burners till they start to feel faint from the gases, lasting past the masochistic facets of Western society's fucked up aspects. That's why we be seeking hungrily deeper realities, complete with lack of spirituality, bad allergies to Babylon, inspiring me to Babylon, and on till the breaker sounds. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, and you're left with yourself. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, and you're left with the music. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, don't get left with silence. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, don't get left with nothing. Now, I don't mean to preach, but still I see mad people worshiping false gods. Nowadays, it amazes me to hear them say, I'm not content in my life, see the light. Realize this gold be nothing more than pyrite. Bright rock is stopping you from seeing the bigger picture. So take this rhyme as an elixir, drink the mixture in through your ear holes, deep into your soul, and give it room to roll around a little into the nooks and crannies of your mind. You'll find not only got you rocking, but you be clearing out the toxins that you were stocking up within your system, a consequence of living deep within the system. This infamous for treating humans like pistons. We're moving from point A to B, yet still something's missing in between. It seems we forgot in our endless quest to progress how to just exist in the present tense. No stress for what's yet to come, so take the time to hear the words and feel the drums. No stress, son, for what's still to come. Just kick back, relax, check the raps and feel the drum. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, and you're left with yourself. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, and you're left with the music. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, don't get left with silence. Strip away the hoes, the clothes, the money and the violence, don't get left with nothing. No bluffing. MC Abdominal coming through with the Too Crazy Mental instrumentals for 2000 and beyond. Peace, and I'm gone.
It's like firstborn son of unformed matter. It's soothing to my soul, like African talking drums. Soothing to my soul. From the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. From the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. Swimming like sperm to the egg with intelligence and a plan, with one mission to produce the brain and spinal cord and expand. From a black particle to the thinking mechanism that's formed, the mind is skewed from the enormous order from the formless. Gemini, dual principle of correspondence, corresponding opposites of the brain. Osiris, Isis, Black Madonna worship from Europe to Argentina. The African goddess, the Black Athena. Carbon isotopes, radioactive evidence, monotopic Kushite forensic fingerprints. Reconstruction of the face of the apostles reveals apicoid, air-sucking nostrils. Utilize the usefulness, devoid of false worthlessness. Eradicate the uselessness, penetrate to the fullest. I close my eyelids for serotonin mind saturation in the internal intimacy of meditation. From the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. It's like soothing to my soul. From the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. It's like soothing to my soul. From the celestial Nile.
Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity. Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity. Upheave the darkness,
I go to hidden libraries, seeking the 36,000 texts wrote by my ancestor Hermes. Knowledge obliterated in a small amount of pages were preserved, cause the doctrine of thought is what secret society study quietly. The liquid astrology, spiritual adromus place, vibrating at a phenomenal pace in a purple Kushite aerospace. Logical or illogical, depending on what you're seeing. The paradox of being, the multi-dimensional being. While some have yet to realize the potential of the brain, mentally impaired inner sight can't see past the finite plane. Stars and planets became transparent as sight permeates to the inconceivable out-of-body experience where you just vibrate and exist, suspended in the timeless and plane out of illusion, just silent movement from the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. It's like soothing to my soul from the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. From the celestial Nile.
Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity. Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity.
Celestial Nile.
Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity. Upheave the darkness,
Celestial Nile.
in its eternity, in its
Free the brain cells that's stagnant by living organic. Use thinking exercise, be one with the planet. Mathematic mechanics as the Mexicali spark. When I close my eyelids, I'll be there in the dark. Your memories pull unconsciousness from immemorial past. You see the Sun Kings of Kemet and Tutankhamun's mask. Visions that come to make us question our optical illusions and straighten out false depictions given by institutions. Original brain bruising, trying to limit me. Scientifically downgrading the enemy. I'm illogical, logically, like a never-ending story. Rasta Mary, self-explanatory. Follow the universal rhythm methodically. Decode the all-present metaphors and allegories. It's all relative to the eternal flow. Symbolically, as above, so below. From the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. From the celestial Niles, firstborn son of unformed matter. It's like soothing to my soul, like African talking drums. Celestial Nile.
the darkness, in
When I
its
close my eyelids,
in its eternity.
I'll be there in the dark. Celestial Nile.
In its eternity,
It's like soothing to my soul. It's like soothing to my soul. My soul.
upheave the darkness, in its eternity,
Celestial
in its
Nile.
eternity. Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity. Upheave the darkness, in its eternity, in its eternity. Eternity, eternity. Eternity, in its eternity. Eternity, eternity.
Bro, you need to check that alarm clock and wake up my
Yeah, mashing with a storm and it came down to this. Job searching ain't working in my pockets like chips. Convert the slang into serving so money you flip. But the money ain't growing cause all the homies blowing. Only swang herb cause I ain't got a cold heart, bruh. Producing hip hop, so I'm ready to spark, bruh. I take a touch, put my lips on it and pull up. Inhale and let the contact dwell. Half of the scale measure when I'm playing for the mission. So seriously flipping, even the system keep addition. Shipping and handling, serving the blocks at a random. And cops wait for the move to scramble the gamble.
Hot blocks and hard to handle, stashed in bushes. My nickel sacks ain't shit compared to what Sam pushes. Somebody looking over my shoulder in the street, if not the cops. My own fucking brother pull heat to my chest, point blank, no matter Teflon vest. Seen a silhouette on my left and swore I'd take my last breath. It's not my time though, I'm still standing now, planning to get mine, yo, and that's fine, no. I'm taking this situation into my own hands. The good seems bad and the bad I can't withstand. Only dwell in hell is what I'm going through, or will I keep sleepwalking, my eyes open until I
wake up.
Maintaining on the grind as the MP, lyrically shooting up cyphers with the pure until they empty. Streets breed nothing but hatred and violence. Hard times drove most elders to silence, but ain't no doubting right here. Fuck fears, crows over here. Got goals to reach, some far, some near. Facing discrimination in a community, plus no unity in a community. But jails are built to try and trap the minority, so I stand strong, avoiding trouble just to see this paper double. Living this lie, we strive to never let the mission crumble. Set principles, the universal vibes of peace. Wake up to reality as a people so we won't decrease. So minds can grow, cause time will tell and time will show if you on the right path. Get on it. I read it slowly and let God mold me with potential. A lot of people reason for it, pop is accidental. Trying to go there, think if they get out there the door flow. No more struggling, hustling, juggling, life flowing, then it come getting numb. With no more feelings for giving a fuck about anyone but the one. Yeah, them devilish fits might upset shit, and your kid might live it if we don't reset this shit. Beat yourself up for procrastinating, tempting no letting this here fold you're hating. Shut up that faking, stop the judging, eliminate the grudging. Mad dogging every time it gets the eye contact of another brother struggling. Wake up. They cut you off at the knees and still expect you to walk. They cut your throat from behind and still expect you to talk. Them greedy fuckers want it all. Divided they stand and give a damn if you fall. Running through cultures like a herd of wild bulls. Eating alive, bodies vultures while we act like fools. Dress yourself to impress everyone else in the streets. And while y'all sleep, the devil still is on the creep. You're lost tangled in the sheets. Don't pause to pay attention, break yourself for an addiction. Careless habits pave the way for your apprehension. Not to mention, the past made your present state. So get up off your ass, we ain't got no time to waste. Narcoleptics clear the place. You don't know what we here to face, and it's a real disgrace that you would hate first. And like a curse cast among our own people, life expected to last, promise no sequel. Nigga, wake up.
The world's worstest, thugs with burners, drugs for murders, consumers of narcotics free to purchase. On every corner in the ghetto, you find some workers.
Brave this track with a nonchalant tone. Skull and crossbones symbolize my ensemble's mode to gain control of your torso. Oh, so move souls with a tune. Chimes from swords clanging in war as I assume stance. Platoons dance from victory past poetic. You're deaded previous your arrival, and that's pathetic. Blood wetted up your attire prior to many split ugs. Shit is bitter, shift spleens with 16s, cuz basically means hold it down. My golden sound blows the ground. All young and old surround, prone to drown. Thoughts with quartz of gin. Flows precious like porcelain. Days grim cause we lost in sin. Mind sleep like comatose. The Holy Ghost made your eyes beat. The chrome toast, your lonely most of the time be. World's revelation is crime free. React on a grimy to the earth's end finally. You find me cruising back to Cambria high speed. Precise breed, connect soldier men to make mics bleed. To save eyes with swift movement and realize my shit's proven. Often characterized as soothing. Vice versa lifestyle, established money team label. Don't fuck around cause you don't seem able. Acknowledge legacy, the red carpet honor me. Solemnly salute quality, oppose bullshit, obviously. Battle colonies, blood stain up your wallabies. Make you die of shit's burgundy. You follow me? FAC where you at? Therapy, where's the gap for them devious cats who shit raps out they being unpleasing. Expose armaments, make them flee, son. These studs trying to perpetrate thugs but couldn't be one.
Due respect, enough respect due to all of my FAM and QU. Due to the simple fact that you slack, the only thing left to do is screw you. Due respect, enough respect due to all of my FAM and QU. Due to the simple fact that you slack, the only thing left to do is screw you.
The most dangerous, jigged out kids known in existence. Lays at you out of town, there's no forgiveness. It's not a pretty thing to witness. Sleep on the side, strictly suey. My verbal spitting kablooey. Enemies wishing they never knew me. Straight on the creep because my actions don't speak. Simply deleting your entire fleet. Why bother compete? My focus constant. Rappers be flowing without a conscience. Then have a little you believe in nonsense and try to call it bomb shit. No days, my third can see right through you. My style is Dragon Ball Z and my head rests in the QU. These queens niggas cold-hearted. My body's guarded, you don't want no part in what you started. Bullets bombarded, had you thinking that we disregarded. You laying eggs and shit in bricks because you chicken-hearted. My kind is genuine, after mine. Promise you'll remember a line. Hit and rewind, so you keep it in mind. The whole time, find Dolores Tucker catching feelings to make the ghetto more appealing. Why don't you stop our government from wasting billions? Can stop the killings if you really think that we're the source. Falling divided but united under candy force. Fighting by enemies' cause to catch you when you take a loss. Gotta change the course, all for the cause. Intended for my current scene, yo. So all my niggas burn casinos. Be careful with that $1 million dream, yo. I know you love to see dough, but fuck around and all you seeing is Queen Show. Right across from the alley, know what I mean, so
respect, enough respect due to all of my FAM and QU. Due to the simple fact that you slack, the only thing left to do is screw you. Due respect, enough respect due to all of my FAM and QU. Due to the simple fact that you slack, the only thing left to do is screw you. Yeah, you too.
Cause Queens niggas don't play. 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 Cause Queens niggas don't play.
Heaven, yeah, yeah.
Nah, get to that. In these last days and times as the earth spins faster, I fantasize about life in the hereafter. Paradise, the afterlife, land of the pleasant. I dream of how my life will be when I get to heaven. I don't embrace the taste of death, but I don't fear it. Visions of heaven draw me near it. Everlasting life in the spirit. I obey the commandments and universal laws.
prophesized about heaven. This is what I saw. I was placed in the land of milk and honey, fascination, given powers beyond the average imagination. But peep this, what I saw next left me speechless. In heaven, we all have the same level of uniqueness. In heaven, there's no greed, no need for worldly things, no diamond-studded rings. Peasants become kings. I don't know about you all, but this is where I've got to live, where men and women don't have to be so provocative. By far, in heaven, the world is ours. No more drugs, money, and cars, just suns, moons, and stars, reunited with the universal family. The man in me can't wait for heaven to fulfill my wildest fantasies, as I search for better days and praise the number 7 when I get to heaven. Once again, it's the last emperor. These lyrics can none surpass. In heaven, I encounter famous spirits from the past. I crack jokes with black folks like Robin Harris and Red Fox, Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, vibe with the dreadlocks. To put it loosely, an angel would introduce me to all these famous spirits. I learned kung fu from Bruce Lee. The best rappers on the best labels, doing shows with Scholar Rock and Prince Messiah on the tables, discussing politics with Mousy Tongue and Malcolm. By chance, Queen Latifah's brother Lance would do production on my album. Heavenly tracks with heavenly rhyming, Jimi Hendrix on guitar, vocals by Phyllis Hyman. Yes, in heaven my album will be a smash, generating cash, serving rappers like Arthur Ashe with an uncensored free voice. I can rejoice. Look over there, that's Heavy D's boy, Trouble T-Boy. He's kicking dance steps with Sammy Davis Jr. If I'd have known heaven would be like this, I'd have been here sooner, where heavenly MCs will be. No robbery, no thievery, no police brutality for Eazy-E. I can't believe my eyes, no more black on black crime. You know the type that took the young life of Freaky Ty.
Yo, chill, man, chill.
You know what I mean? Me and Freaky Ty. I make the world feel my presence until I'm called back to the essence, and I get to heaven. It's like 1 for the physical, 2 for the spirit, 3 for hip-hop that makes your heads bop when you hear it. My mind's in heaven and I'm loving it. No politicians, no government, no Democrats, no Republicans, no martial law, no bipartisan plans, no laws from men, just the Most High where it all began. One form of guidance from the same place, Jesus, Buddha, and Krishna, followers of the same faith, in a place that perhaps I would get to see if here on earth my words left a legacy. The same type that helped the leader to fly, or Big Pun before he died, and what he did for Latino pride. Sometimes I cry inside for the day we learn this lesson, and it will be on earth as it is in heaven.
but I rain on parades like the sun cascades rays and blaze forest fires on your chorus choirs. Freelance rapper for hire, shuffling for food to get chewed like a bear, causing careers to conclude. Yo, I'm rude but not a boy, a full-fledged man. I pledge to stand firm and reside in hip-hop for its full term. I pour their sperm MCs, impotent with these MICs, out to freeze in a cold, cold world of G's. Garbage trash, I'm built to last like a nuke blast. Life is too fast to spend my time trying to please the mass, so I rap for y'all niggas, rap on the wall niggas, b-ball down for my homies when they call niggas. My non-stop hip-hop brothers who I target. To the con art, graffiti art, brothers who I target. From everybody down to the Jeffy G's out of University Park, it don't stop, yo. For the core audience, fuck the rest of the market. Push to start, I pull apart weak-hearted individuals and break down their mentals plus their physicals like rust. The chemical reaction dissolves the enamel while I rock off tracks with the pianos bumping hard. I pump verbal scars through a gum wad of frauds. I think the body snatchers laid a crop of parts, and them niggas be like, a non-conformer, a street performer. I didn't think that it would last any longer than back in the days, because new jacks bring new ways and now the rhyme pays. A simple catchphrase sends the crowd into a craze. I hope we going through a phase, but anyways, I find my way out the maze and rejoice with my kind. Niggas who appreciate a voice and a rhyme. The bond is everlasting, so I'm passing down my passion that be rapping, while other motherfuckers just be acting. To my non-stop hip-hop brothers who I target. To the con art, graffiti art, brothers who I target. From everybody from the Jeffy G's to the Outer University Park, yo, it don't stop. For the core audience, fuck the rest of the market. Mic possessionist, lyricist, specialist, rhyme perfectionist, cut MCs like a Mexican Latin king. My rhyme pattern brings rhyme themes to rhyme scenes, where I lyrically snatch out spines and spleens and combat or concepts, the conceptual combat, but dialect is all that. Plus I fall back on unrehearsed verses, gifted minds versus senseless curses. Every time I grab the microphone, I have specific purpose, whether it be to dead an MC or get the party started. Yo, regardless, I rock the hardest, and I'm only sparking for my core audience. Fuck the rest of the market. To my non-stop hip-hop brothers who I target. For the core audience, fuck the rest of the market. To the con art, graffiti art brothers who I target. For the core audience, fuck the rest of the market. From everybody in the Jeffy G's to the Outer Beats. For the core audience, fuck the rest of the market. University Park, yo, it don't stop. For the core audience, fuck the rest of the market. Yeah, yo, what you witness? It's a nightmare. And the Eclipse. Word up. IKGs. Second shit for the 9-6. Incredible collard greens. 9 even, word up. Yeah, we landed down like that. Peace out to all the kids. Man, cool out. University Park, you thought I forgot you. Yo. Fuck the rest of the mark, yo. To my core audience. You know what I'm saying? To my unborn kid. To my core audience, fuck the rest of the market. Yo, Papa Doc, Mom Do. You in this piece. Yeah, everybody down with IKGs. Just bob your head.
Hey, homie. Yeah. Hey, homie, you got the time, man? Oh, yeah.
Niggas better check the clock, cause time keep ticking and clocking. Shots keep licking, I'm blocking and sticking and bobbing and weaving. I'm mobbing, she's slobbing on my knob and then I'm leaving. Felon cause I'm a felon of the worst possible kind. With an illogical mind, I curse that an invisible individual, identical to my image and panic, schizophrenic, just like a satanic ritual. Pandemonium when I step to the podium, I'm like sodium and cholesterol, cause I'm just stressing y'all to the point of cardiac arrest, cause you lack finesse. Black to the SPWK to the S. Psychotic, I thought I seen infrared beams with narcotics and nicotine in my bloodstream. Demonic spirits floating by, laughing at me, tripping while they multiply. Inhale, exhale as you lock my cell. Post bail, but the scale can't break the spell. But somebody laughing at you while you turning pale, cause y'all motherfuckers finna burn in hell. Crispy just like Fuji Memorex Maxell. Tipsy hitting booty, smoking herb with L. I'm holding down my fourth like Irwindale, cause y'all motherfuckers finna burn.
I'd slide back in time and fuck the shit out of Aphrodite. Abandon a bitch like Heidi. Hoes gotta baby me like Chris Light. Like Morphin, I might climb up the side of the building like Spike. Looking through windows and peeping the bitch in a see-through night. Hide me, they'll divide me. Shriek the voice of a terrified chick. I can think like hips when I drink like the lace. In a week I could mix a lot. Vaginally hot skin to the pot with a pimp hat. Niggas be like, where that whip at? With my number one spot. The fact that I bought it is irrelevant. I was already balling from my settlement. And the kettle went too. In an effort to prove you don't practice, ain't no entry, you fought it rather than poop. But I'm dirty as loot, tucked away in the hill of a muddy ass boot. You'll know I'm here by the swinging chains in my long black suit. I lash out in every direction like a goddamn root. And in an effort to preserve my style, I got multiple characters like a schizo, verbally versatile. Look like the Dodger, I'm chic as Nile Roger in the 25th century. I can feel it when you mention me, pinching me, whispering in my ear, it's just a winch in me. The answer's right in front of you, nigga, all you gotta do is squinch and see. We on point and impure like a rusty nail. Niggas leave the battle limping down a dusty trail. Here's the last splash of water for your musty tail, cause y'all motherfuckers finna burn in hell. Shoot the warden, repossess the bail. I go blind and freak a buck of fucking flows and braille. Crystal ball and chicken claws, nigga, cast a spell. All y'all motherfuckers finna burn.
And if you giving up that pussy, you can ring my bell. Cause the ganja got me cheesing just like mozzarella. All you bitches that be skeezing, now you got to bail. Cause y'all motherfuckers finna burn in hell.
I rode with a horse backwards, slapped his ass with a dripping sherm stick. That I rode with a zigzag from an orange packet before that this sword wouldn't burn quick. And as the chemical absorbed into the pore of the beast and a loss of control increased, the fact that I was riding backwards with my eyes closed, experiencing the ultimate unrestricted peace at the expense of the horse, of course. In addition to frustration release, make my stress level decrease at light year speed, to say the least. Plus my snow is white as fleece, play the bassy bitch and I'm Brother Marquise. And I got the verbal sherm for sale, taking booty while you sleeping like a county jail resident. Evidently y'all don't learn too well. I told you y'all motherfuckers finna burn in hell.
Just strolling with the gangster pimp, I smoke a hemp stick. I'm swinging like a dick that's limp, I raise a temp slick. Like Ricky D with the nickel plated, automated, premeditated. I'm the nigga nominated with the consolidated technique, they can't be duplicated. I can't fade it if it ain't lubricated. I elevated and celebrated when the carcass was cremated. It don't matter, it's overfaded, y'all niggas is overrated. I rock like Pete and shock the high glow. A gang of niggas died way back in 9-4. Niggas better cock they glocks and drive slow. When you rolling up the block, watch out for 5-0.
Are on the prowl, trying to sink their fangs into your skin, injecting conflict and wars within. The venom ain't the same to all. To your own personal weakness it calls, till it ignite your downfall. This cat and I are like the finest friends. Often we chill over a Heineken, discussing world events, conveying finer alcohols to stimulate the physics. That we keep focused, properly executing business. On special occasions we'd exceed indeed, but it would never impede. And shit was kept up to speed, but at a point my man was catching lots of industry stress. I told him to do what's best and take a couple weeks rest. Hell, everybody gets their ass kicked by life now and then. You're no different, reflect, get some time alone to spend. He took my advice and was going a 2-week birth. Upon returning it was clear that he had changed for the worse. His complexion was a phantom of the opera, cloaked in mask, finding it hard to perform simple tasks. And every minute he had a bottle of suds. No more fine liquor, drinking cheap shit to get trash quicker. I confront him saying money, don't let this foul shit fade us. Remember Nicolas Cage never left Las Vegas. He returned with an aggressive tone I've never known, nor could I condone. Alright money, you're on your own. I can see the demon in your bloodshot eyes, exploiting your weaknesses to your positive side dies. But only self can get you out of the mess you're stuck. The conflict is within, kid. Best of luck. Demons are on the prowl, trying to sink their fangs into your skin, injecting poison. Conflicts within. Demons are on the prowl, trying to sink their fangs into your skin, injecting poison. Conflicts within. Conflicts within. The situation ain't a no-win. It's simply hard to recover from a downward spin. Like this one kid I know, he was missing some nuts and bolts. The demon metamorphosized a new shell for him to mold. He was money driven, fast living, played rough, grinding cabbage, but his dollar average wasn't enough. More and more he had been hooked on material items. Though his revenue was thick, his trade failed to excite him. Sure enough, he graduated to different crops for cash, getting over his head, moving too fast to last, not knowing what he's doing, barely floats his boat. Cause now he's on the run, still chasing government notes. Anyway, he used to mess with this broad just for sex. I always question cause she barely possessed self-respect. She had a demon generating delusions of men that she had to hit the sack just to gain him as friends. Top it off, she ain't attractive in the least. 50 bucks overweight, a white girl with braids and identity crisis. Crab license, like the candidate for AIDS virus. At first I tried to stay unbiased, but can you blame me? I see her at Spagheezy's getting sleazy butt naked. Throw on an ass to anyone that'll take it. I feel little remorse, and conversely, it's a shame that everybody she encounters is just the same. I heard her mom's been calling around, worried and crazy, saying she went out to the Ritz and ain't been home in 3 days. Makes you wonder, but I keep clear distance from the scandal, cause it's conflicts within only the self can handle. Demons are on the prowl, trying to stick their fangs into your skin, injecting poison. Conflicts within. Demons are on the prowl, trying to stick their fangs into your skin, injecting poison. Conflicts within. Demons are on the prowl, trying to stick their fangs into your skin, injecting poison. Conflicts within. Demons are on the prowl, sinking their fangs into your skin. Conflicts within.
Like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Most of us, it's already gone. Hold yours. I'm trying to maintain, I'm on my A game. They say we mad, but we just tired of slave chains, handcuffs and stolen dreams, nightmares and broken treaties. Do your research, we'll free earth. You don't believe me, prophecies been spoken of. Who does it better than me properly like no one does? Search for safety, hurt his babies. This world's crazy, many think they're the same. So deluded, they get pissed on and think that it's rain. Yeah, they seek pleasure or they bring him his pain. I write from the heart with the ink in my veins. This pyramid is so lonely at the top of it. There's only 1 hour, humans think that it's the opposite. The judge gavel knocked that high on the biff from behind while he was living life high on the spliff. Bet you ain't never heard fire like this, not in your lifetime. Criticizing me like I'm not in my right mind. It ain't right, I'm in the mind of Allah. They said Khalif the rain of bird, that's as fly as you are. Babies and grandparents is crazy, they can't stand it. The hatred, they can't manage the flame of the great candlestick. Illuminati torch flame, human body thought train. Way off track for the record, the wrong songs playing. Builders are now killers, punks is now shooters. With no heart, addicted to pills, that's our future now. Percocet, birth defect, organ theft, epidemic stolen from the homeless. There were hurricanes, but let's forget it. You'll only understand the lessons when you live it. This is an extra metaphysic. Go ahead and get a ticket to the 5th dimension. Lift the session higher. Hieroglyphic. Find me cracking hate statues. Cut the heads of your exhibit. The church closes doors and the poor. It's such sickness. Pastor in a mansion holding Africans for ransom. Uniform racist drugs in the packages they planting. Every day's a setup. Using art for target practice. Blame each other when we wet up. See the stars and all their vastness. The news is a lie. Turning devils into angels. Victims in the villains. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of witnessing the killing. Prophecies of unfulfilling. Done with the disloyalty of niggerish committers. We'll forever be unstable till we reconnect the feeling. Believe it, we heaven's children. Come and let the sound take you zodiac round table. Hard to escape the violence. Damn, it's hard to awake the giant. In every state they wildin'. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum.
Use my mind. Lose my mind, I will.
How was man created? Through the mind. My mind's still intact, the science is that a lie won't survive once it collides with the facts. Like the light in the darkness on the mic, I'm an arsonist. My life is a large eclipse. Shadows that are cast on these mumble rap fans. Scared to tip the hourglass. Bury ships with our past. Scientific's bound to last. When the mothers fall, love is all. Calculate the math. I always tell them the truth, they know to listen. My heart's concerned for the youth that go missing till their bodies end up in your Big Mac and Hell's Kitchen. It's help your health wisdom for homes with no fathers. A lot of them are forced to be out. It's your karma and nothing that can stop it. Face is slow arching, but so precise. I swear that each day it grows darker, but without it then the stars couldn't shine. You know, partner, I know many with college degrees. It's no smarter but slaves to their student loans. Musical clones get in the booth and throw stones from glass funeral homes. I shattered the illusion with this magic I'm producing. The facts so blurry that it's hard to define. It's Noble, Drew, Quetzalcoatl, when the law all combined. Malcolm and Nat Turner couldn't kill as many demons as stepping in fat burgers. Destined to rap circles, Turtle Island turtles, give my heart just to serve you. It's crazy, but insanity rules. Zombies playing the guitar in the Valley of Blues. If you true to yourself, tell me how could you lose? When everyone's pretending to have cowardly views, propagated by the news and the powers they abuse. The portal's open, it's time to go through it. The planet spin around in the sky, so Joe blueprint. Learn your path, familiar it is, your soul knew it. Your hope drew it on the canvas of thought. Under occupation, many can't handle this talk. My words short circuit all the fallacy you taught. I leave it all behind, astral travel at the corpse. Can't you see that I'm divine? Searching galaxies for sport for the cavalry, of course. Cause the battle isn't lost. Ascended gods limit your eyes to see deeper. 12-year-olds roaming the street with street sweepers. Politics on both sides lie, we need neither. I was made by a body of facts. All agreeing I will bring the old prophecies back. Godzilla, well known for God bodying tracks. It's like Thriller. Mobile zombies body new phone from dope dealers. You tell the truth, it's like nobody believes you. You live in tune, it's like nobody can see you, but nobody can free you. But you is so lethal, so lethal, so lethal.
The mind has always been. There ain't never been a time when the mind was not. The mind is all there is. All of this is the mind. So, man is that word made flesh. That word, which before was a word, was an idea, and before was an idea, was a thought. Manifests itself all the way down from the mind, through the brain, through the spinal column, through the kidneys, through the liver, through the lungs, through the heart. So did we evolve from what? Man has always been man, and he will continue to be man.
There's a magic in that music. Apparently bringing a unique perspective of the airways.
Realize. Star One big experience. Dangerously powerful ideas, exalted by greedy men with blurred visions of divinity and eternity, and distorted ideas of power and perfection, have trapped us into the hypnotic beat of regularity by staging the focus of humanity on property and security. Entertaining bad philosophy, we traverse throughout all history, preoccupied with a mentality formed around the self. Our patterns of thought and activity possess an ever-expanding continuity, but our freedom of individuality is confined to the perceptions of mind, space, time, reality. Empires rest on dogmatic misconceptions, attaching the importance of existence to ownership and classification rather than experience and unification. The secret stored within our subconscious is that all life is one force, one interconnected, interdimensional organism experiencing itself. Your life is a crashing wave in the cosmic ocean of interaction. The dominant philosophy in its misallocation of values has centralized and consolidated our ideas and culture. Fooled into following our leaders, we failed to learn how to lead. Now we stand 20 generations deep, questioning the false assumptions and overdue revolutions of our ancestry. The means and mediums of existence and expression belong to everyone, but have been hoarded by power abusers stuck in the material plane. Free yourself, become active and aware of the power and resource around you, before the burning torch of life fades from behind your eyes and you drown in contentment with your senses dulled by the mindless drummer routines and your attention span slashed by 30-second ads and 99-cent drive-thrus. Our constant pursuit of stimuli is a mutation of our need to express. We seek gratification externally, confused by the illusions of symbol and form we take and are told to take, to support the consumer corporate cultural conspiracy against free living and honest giving. History exists vertically, and life horizontally, along with immortality.